So far, Super Mario Odyssey has been a success for Nintendo, and one of the reasons could be the fact that there are lots of different kingdoms to explore. And I've realised that I've actually had the game since February 2018, so yeah, almost a year ago, and yet I haven't actually made an actual video on it. Until now, obviously. So hey, this is the top 10 Super Mario Odyssey kingdoms. And since this game is still a relatively new game, this list will have lots of spoilers, so you have been warned. If you're happy with that, let's get going. Number 10 is the Lake Kingdom. Now, this kingdom would be a lot higher on this list, but it is number 10 because there just isn't really that much to do. The underwater plaza is pretty cool though, but the lack of a big boss battle like in the Sand Kingdom or the Cascade Kingdom does hold this kingdom down. Which is a shame. Nintendo could use some massive robotic cheat sheet or something. Also, you do not have to collect a lot of power moves to advance to the next kingdom, which probably implies that Nintendo didn't really intend us staying this long on this kingdom. Anyway, so let's just move on. There just isn't really that much to say about the Lake Kingdom. Number 9 is the Moon Kingdom. Now, the only reason why this kingdom is on this list is because this kingdom is where the final battle of the game is held, and also the underground section as well. So let's talk about the underground section first. I mean, what a way to present the final challenge for battling Bowser. It almost puts every mechanic that you've learnt from Super Mario Odyssey and puts it to the test in the final epic level. And at the end, you fight none other than Madame Brood. The final battle was a good treat as well. While it isn't my favourite Bowser battle in the Mario franchise, Super Mario Galaxy still wins that, although that does not mean that the fight is boring, quite the opposite. To be honest with you, this kingdom again would be much higher on this list, if there was just a lot more to do. But apart from that, it's just those two levels. Wow. What a cool kingdom the Wooded Kingdom is. I love the robotic inhabitants and the music is pretty cool as well. I also love the Torch Drift boss battle as well. From the music to the fact that you have to use Uproot to defeat him and stuff like that. I also love the fact how if you fall off the stage, you don't die. Instead, you enter the deep woods where there is an angry, ravenous Tyrannosaurus Rex chasing you around the woods. I love it. Number 8, the Wooded Kingdom. Hey, and speaking about dinosaurs, the Cascade Kingdom is such a colourful and prehistoric way to start the game. The music is adventurous and it makes you excited to begin your Super Mario Odyssey adventure. It is just brilliant. The kingdom is colourful and there's just tons upon tons of stuff to do. From swimming in the waterfall, from capturing chain chomps, to becoming a Tyrannosaurus Rex. This kingdom is nothing short of a masterpiece. Definitely deserves number 7. Now, let's relax a bit after our adventures with the dinosaurs in the last 2 kingdoms that I spoke about. This kingdom is brilliant as well. The music is the definition of peaceful. You can play that infamous beach volleyball, swim into the deep dark seas, go into the massive sparkling water glass, relax upon the seashore, or you can just casually swim across the carbonated sea. It's your choice. Either way, the Seaside Kingdom is a beautiful, relaxing place to explore. Number 6, the Seaside Kingdom. Bowser's Kingdom. I mean, a kingdom dedicated to Japanese culture. It doesn't get much better than this. Considering the fact how Nintendo was founded in Japan makes this kingdom so appropriate. I also love the samurai outfit that you can buy in the kingdom. And also, this kingdom is home to one of the best captures in the game, Pokio. I love this capture because you can climb up the walls with his beak. I found that pretty cool mechanic, Nintendo. I love the brutal boss battle as well. it's a really good way how to make all the Boodles come together into one ultimate battle. This is a very colourful and diverse kingdom to explore. It is such a blast playing it. And here's the biggest kingdom in the game. The Sand Kingdom is so big that it can take a very long time to traverse around the entire area. Luckily, there is a creature called a Jaxie, which can help you get around the kingdom faster. The boss battles is one of my favourites. Nintendo used the capture mechanic in this battle in a very creative way. Honestly, I am actually pretty surprised about the overall outcome of this kingdom, because usually desert levels in Mario games are usually boring. But in the Sand Kingdom, you can go into an underground tomb, go fishing in the oasis, visit the town, or visit the inverted pyramid. There's just tons of things to do in this kingdom, which is surprising for a Sand Kingdom. The desert levels are usually boring in Mario levels, I'm going to say it, they are usually boring. Although, Nintendo managed to make the Sand Kingdom really interesting, because there's just tons of stuff to do, which makes the Sand Kingdom definitely worthy of number 4. Yeah, you guys are probably really surprised to see the Lost Kingdom so high on this list. But please, let me explain. For starters, for a kingdom with a supposedly forgotten island, there are lots of creatures living in it, including all the creatures that you can capture, the fuzzies, and even toads. I mean, there's even a shop there that you can buy things. Yeah, not so forgotten now. When I first landed here, I expected this place to be barren and empty with nothing living in it. I mean, there's even a shop in a forgotten kingdom. Also, the music. The Lost Kingdom theme is actually my favourite theme in the game. Yes, I love the music so much. This theme that you're hearing right now is my all-time favourite Mario music from Super Mario Odyssey. Finally, this area is just so colourful, especially with all the purple poison. It just blends in really well. Now, honestly, this kingdom would be higher on this list. Yeah, you heard me, higher on this list. If it wasn't for the fact that you were supposed to go into the super hyped up New Donk City, but the crash landed here instead. When that first happened, I was disappointed because I just wanted to see New Donk City, but I had to complete this kingdom first. Nevertheless, this kingdom is a blast to play, and is the most underrated kingdom in the game. I can't get over the music though. This theme is my favourite theme in Super Mario Odyssey. It is just so... It's just... the whole atmosphere of the music, it definitely describes the Lost Kingdom very well. Almost as if it was like, sort of like a resort island or something like that. I just love the music from the Lost Kingdom. Anyway, let's move on for the Lost Kingdom, and let's move on. The nostalgia. The nostalgia is unreal. You can only visit this kingdom after you completed the game, but let me say it's 100% worth the wait. This is by far the best version of Peach's Castle in any Mario game. The only thing preventing it from being my number 1 pick is how half of the moons, or should I say stars, are collected by speaking to Toadette if you unlocked in-game achievements. But this kingdom just screams Super Mario 64. I mean, you can even buy the Mario 64 outfit and go to the castle's courtyard, and it looks exactly like it did in Mario 64. When I first saw this bit, I actually almost cried with nostalgia. And I wasn't even born yet when Super Mario 64 came out. That is how nostalgic it is. I mean, Super Mario 64 is such an important game for Nintendo, even for video games. And this kingdom definitely gives all of the respect that Super Mario 64 deserved. Number 2 is the Mushroom Kingdom. And the Mushroom Kingdom would be number 1 if it wasn't for this kingdom. Yeah, number 1 is the Metro Kingdom. It probably wasn't really that much of a surprise to you. But anyway, let me just talk about the Metro Kingdom because I just love it so much. Super Mario Odyssey, as you well know, is a masterpiece. And I love this kingdom. This is the only kingdom not to feature any enemies, well, apart from the sub-areas, of course. But New Donk City, as in the main city, is enemy-free. I love how at the start of the kingdom, it is dark and rainy, and you have to fight this mecha wiggler, though afterwards you attend the New Donk Festival. And the New Donk Festival, I remember playing this for the first time ever, and it was just amazing. This was probably the happiest moment in the entire Mario franchise. You can also visit the New Donk City sewers, enter lots of buildings, visit Mayor Pauline, skip with the New Donk City people, although I find it so hard I can never get above 50 jumps, and do lots more, including showing off your acrobatic skills in a section. And if you just don't feel like doing anything, you can just go to the New Donk City Cafe and just relax, swim in the pool, or just sit down and type on a laptop or do something. This kingdom is just amazing. I love it. It definitely deserves to be the best kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey. I mean, you can literally just do whatever you want. If you want to have an adventure, go to the New Donk City Festival or enter in the sewers where there are some enemies. If you just want to just relax, not do anything, just watch the game being amazing, just go to the cafe, relax, listen to the Super Mario World Overworld theme played on the piano, which I love, by the way. Whoever played that piece of the piano is an absolute legend. And it's just such a cool kingdom. You don't even have to do anything to really appreciate it. Yes, the Metro Kingdom is definitely, without a doubt, the best kingdom in Super Mario Odyssey, and it always will be. Thank you all for watching. Please be sure to like, comment and subscribe, and I shall see you all next week. Until then, I hope you all enjoyed the video, and goodbye.